Let's change the world. We are the Regenerative Leadership Institute, the nation's sustainable living, leadership, and permaculture design school. And today, we want you to help change the world by solving some of the world's greatest problems through smart permaculture design. Many people think of permaculture as gardening, but that's a lot like thinking of math as being only good for building bridges. Permaculture is much greater than just gardening. Permaculture is a sustainable design science rooted in observation of nature and providing solutions to some of our most pressing problems. The same branching pattern that's found in a tree is also found in a river, in your heart, and numerous other places. That pattern maximizes edge, surface area for exchanging information or nutrients, increases diversity, and serves a whole range of other functions. The most common example of biomimicry in permaculture is Velcro, which was invented by a Swiss engineer who removed burrs from his dog and noticed how the small hooks in the burr grabbed to his dog's fur. Another great example is better packaging designs. Have you ever considered how nature packages pomegranate seeds inside a pomegranate? What we teach is fundamentally the art of biomimicry, observing nature and designing our whole way of life with the patterns of nature, while often allowing nature to do much of the work for us. Ultimately, permaculture is a whole systems design methodology, a set of sustainable design principles of nature applicable to anything and everything that we design. And we design our entire surroundings, governments, relationships, buildings, you name it. A great example of applied permaculture design is rainwater catchment and gray water recycling. Drinking water is rapidly emerging as one of the biggest challenges of the 21st century. Yet water is profoundly abundant virtually everywhere. We just haven't designed our systems properly. In the desert surrounding San Diego, we once calculated that rainwater catchment, simply catching and storing the water off of a roof, doing that in a typical suburban home can mean around 10,000 gallons of water per year. And that's with just 2 inches of rain per year in the desert. Now combine that with smart gray water design. Gray water is a wastewater generated from domestic activities such as laundry, dishwashing, and bathing, which can be recycled on site. That is water that has been used once but is not contaminated with poop. Well, here is the thing with gray water. It can easily be filtered, cleaned, and reused on site, virtually endlessly. In other words, we can easily reuse the water with which we wash our hands, once filtered, to do laundry. And once we do the laundry, we can use the same water to water our garden, or flush our toilet, and so on. In other words, we can easily cut the water use of an average home by 90% or more. And combining with rainwater catchment and storage, become mostly self-sufficient on water use. Einstein once said that problems cannot be solved with the same level of thinking that created them. Permaculture is a very different level of thinking because we are looking at solutions not only from a perspective of how would nature do it, but from a whole systems perspective, addressing not just the symptom, but the root cause of the problem. The examples of rainwater catchment, gray water reuse are just some very small examples of what's possible using permaculture design. Join us and let's change the world.